What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Babymetal. Yes, indeed, Babymetal Fans feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity bot, do me a favor before you do all that stuff. Please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Thomas Roaring, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 71% of the vote. Yeah, almost 3/4 of the entire vote went to this one. It was number 558 in the queue. It got bumped straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. They all want to see me react to this song by Babymetal called Da Da Dance.
We can dance, everybody's making a chance.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hang on, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by who?
Well, go ahead. Who's on first? Yes. I mean, the guy's name. Who? The guy playing first. Who? The guy playing first base. Who? The guy on first base.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
And the video has 187,000 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Babymetal Da Da Dance live compilation video. Okay, so it's a compilation. Subtitled HQ. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Compilation video. Clearly. Modulation, okay. And back down again to the original key. Okay, The modulation actually was nice. I wasn't expecting that, but it was nice. And it worked great. I'm glad they came back down to the original key. I wasn't sure if they were going to stay up there. I was thinking to myself, if that's the case, if they modulated and they're going to stay there, that's pretty early for a key change. But it's not a key change. It was just a modulation. They went up. They did a brief key change, but then they came right back down to where they started. Good move. Really good move. The energy's good. Drive is good. It's a little more poppy feeling. It's kind of reminiscent of some of their earlier works, like that Doki Doki Morning song. And what was the other song that I thought was kind of poppy? Ine. Ine I thought was kind of poppy. It's not bad. It's not bad. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm actually kind of digging it. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Yeah, this is clearly a compilation video. We're seeing, you know, it looks like it's taken from two different shows. It just looks like it's two. Because 1 second the girls will be like right next to each other in a triangle formation, and in the very next frame they are like, you know, 50 feet apart from each other, and then like 5 seconds go by, and on the very next frame, shoot, they're right back together again. Guys, I don't care who you are, you can't move that fast. You cannot move that fast. Yeah, this is clearly a compilation video. The crowd sounds like the crowd's into it though. I don't know where they got the audio from. I don't know what show it was, but it is live audio. It might have been from one of these two shows. And then again, maybe they got the live audio from a third show that they just didn't use any footage from. They just got the audio because it's a good sounding recording. You know, there's a lot of thought that goes into making videos like this, man. There really is. So, but everything sounds good across the board. I got no issue with anything I'm hearing so far. Let's keep going. Modulation again. Trying to think of how I'm going to say what I want to say and word it and phrase it in a way that's not going to upset people because they're going to take what I say the wrong way. No. I'm gonna hold off on talking about it right now, but I am gonna talk about it in the review. But it's something that I really need to think about, because if I don't phrase it exactly correctly, people are gonna take what I say, misconstrue it, and they're gonna think I'm saying something that I'm really not saying. No, I need to think about it. I need, and this is gonna take me some serious time to think about. So I'm going to hold off on talking about it for right now. But I am seeing something, and I am noticing something, and it's, to be quite honest, it's a little upsetting. But I'm going to talk about it later in the review. Let's keep going for right now. Let's see where this goes. Crowd's into it. That's going to be stuck in my head for a month. And then run it back down again. There you go. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to talk about some things. Most of it is good. Most of it. There is one glaring issue that I really need to talk about, and it's just it's something that's just, and here's the thing, it's just something that for me is personal preference, and it's really starting to bug the hell out of me. It really is. And I need to talk about it because I need to get it off my chest. So I just got to figure out how I'm going to word it and how I'm going to phrase it so that people don't take what I say and misconstrue it and take it completely out of context. And then the next thing I know, they're attacking me for literally no reason. So let me get my thoughts together. It's going to be a while. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it.
1 hour later.
Well, there you go, folks. That was Babymetal with Da Da Dance. This was a request from Thomas Roaring, and it was also the winner of the Patreon request prioritization poll, winning with 71% of the vote, moving up from number 558 in the queue, straight up to number 1. So yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, your voice, your vote does matter. Okay, I spent a long time thinking about this. And the thing is, I spent like 90% of the time that I was thinking about it on one thing. And I think I figured out how I'm going to word it and how I'm going to phrase it. I think I have. I hope so. I hope this comes across the way I mean it to come across, because I really don't want people to take what I'm going to say, misconstrue it, misinterpret it, and then turn around and attack me for absolutely no reason other than the fact they took what I said and misconstrued it and misheard me and misunderstood me. But I'm going to get to that at the end. Let's start with all of the good stuff first. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that a 7.8. Yep, 7.8. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay. The song. Believe it or not, I did enjoy the song. It's not what I usually look for in songs that I like to listen to, but the song has a certain charm to it. It does. The song is poppy as hell. It is absolutely poppy as hell. This is right up there with Ine and Doki Doki Morning. It is, man. It is so poppy, it's frightening. But I think therein is where it lies the charm. It kind of is reminiscent. It kind of is a calling back to their earlier days. A lot of play on majors, as far as major chords, major chord patterns. That modulation on the chorus, really nice. Great call to help differentiate between the verses and the chorus. Without having a pre-chorus, you got to do something. You have to do something to make the chorus stand apart from the verses, and without a pre-chorus to lead it in, it makes it a little bit tougher. So an easy solution to that is to modulate up a full step or a step and a half. Nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't have an issue with that at all. I think it was a smart move, and it definitely worked, and I'm glad they came back down again. Because I'm not gonna lie, man, when they did it the first time, I was a little worried, because I'm like, we're really early into the song to have a modulation already. Hopefully they're doing it just for this part, which I believe is the chorus, and then they're gonna bring it back down again, and that's exactly what they did, so no issue there. Vocally, it was solid. It was absolutely solid. Sue's vocals sounded really good. I've heard far more impressive vocals from her. I have, but what she did fit the mood and tone of the song. It did the job. It absolutely did the job. And I didn't hear anything bad. I didn't hear anything that stuck out like a sore thumb. It was clean vocals across the board from her, so I got no issue with it. A lot of sampling of the other vocals. Yeah, and you could hear the sampling. I mean, especially with the rapid patterns. It's just not possible to sing that fast. It's impossible. So a lot of sampling and a lot of track usage, but that's Babymetal. That's what they do. They do a lot of track usage, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Because they don't hide it. they just don't hide it. They admit it. And I respect the honesty. The crowd definitely was into this song. I don't know if this was a big hit for them, but I get the feeling it was. But then again, the crowd's always hyped for pretty much every Babymetal song out there. Like every time Babymetal plays a song, the crowd's just on fire. So I mean, that could be a misconception on my part. And maybe this is just another Babymetal song that just people just happen to love, and they're going crazy over. This is the part of the review that I've been dreading, and part of me is actually thinking about not talking about this, but I really need to, because if I don't, it's going to bug the hell out of me until I do. I'm starting to see a trend, and I don't like this trend. I really don't. I saw the commie band was there, and I can only assume that they were playing live, because they were there. It looked like they were playing. So I'm going to make the assumption that they were playing live. One of the reasons I fell in love with Babymetal, and I'll be the first to admit, I've definitely become a fan of theirs. But one of the main reasons I fell in love with Babymetal is the commie band. And watching their earlier videos, man, they would get featured quite a bit. Like, they would come out to the front of the stage, and they would do their little musical, interludes and stuff like that, and they would integrate those into the live show and give them a chance to have the spotlight. And I always felt like there was that mutual respect between, as far as production goes, between the three girls and the band. Now listen, I need to be very clear on this before people jump on me. I am not blaming the girls for this. This is not their call. They are 100% under the thumb and under the control of their creative company, between Amuse and I believe the guy's name is Koba, the guy who started this whole thing up. He has 100% creative control. I understand that, and this is ultimately really his call. So if anyone is to blame, it's him. I used to really enjoy watching Babymetal live performances because the band would be featured quite a bit. Yes, the girls are the focus. Yes, the girls should be the focus. Absolutely, I agree with that. But it just seems like the longer this project has gone on for, the more and more and more and more the band has been pushed to the back, to the point where you hardly even see them anymore. My biggest fear is this. One of two things is going to happen. they're going to be continued to be pushed back and back and back until they can't go back any further. And the only option after that is to push them down under the stage. So they'll still be playing live, but you won't see them anymore. That really scares the hell out of me because like I said, one of the main reasons I fell in love with Babymetal is the mutual respect that was shown between the three girls and the band. They would always compliment each other and they would always be on stage together, working together. And it just seems like, okay, wait. I got it. This and this. Okay, sure, why not? All right, so in the beginning, we had Babymetal. We had the three girls, right? We had the commie band here, right? And they were like this close together, right? Okay, now, as time has gone on, that happened. And that happened. And then that happened. And now we're here. Do you see my point? The girls have never moved. They've been, if anything, they've moved forward. And it just seems like there's more and more space being put between them. There's more and more distancing put between them. There's more and more of the spotlight going on the three girls, and the band are now kind of being treated as an afterthought. And I personally have a big problem with that. I know Babymetal is about the three girls. I get it. I understand it. But like I said, one of the main reasons I fell in love with Babymetal is because there was that show of mutual respect. We don't really see that anymore. The band has been completely pushed to the back, and my biggest fears are, like I said, eventually they're not going to be able to be pushed back any further, and the only way they can go now is to be pushed down under the stage. So they become a pit orchestra. That's one fear. The other fear is even worse. They'll just eliminate the band altogether and rely completely on track. That would be an absolute tragedy, because at that point, they're just like every other pop idol band out there. They're going to be using nothing but track. At that point, if that day ever comes, I think I will no longer be a Babymetal fan. I'm just going to say it right now. And that's not an offense. That is not meant to be an offense to Babymetal in any way, shape, or form. That is not meant to be an offense to the three girls in any way, shape, or form. Because like I said, I know it's not their call. They have like no say in this whatsoever. It is all Koba and Amuse, but it's all Koba. And if anyone is to blame, it's him. So I really hope that day never comes. I really hope the Kami Band continues to be a part of this project. And I really hope that they continue to be a contributing force to this project. And what I'm really hoping for is Koba will get his head out of his butt and he will realize, oh, the Kami Band are actually one of the main reasons why the girls have had such success. Maybe we should start treating them with a little more respect, take those stupid masks off, and move them closer to the girls, move them closer together like we had in the old days, and we can really show that mutual respect for each other. Part of the endearing qualities that drove and attracted a lot of people, including myself, to their fan base. So I really hope people took what I said literally as what I said and don't misinterpret what I said as me attacking the girls. I really hope that happens because I've said it multiple times. I don't blame the girls at all. It is not their call. Anyway, I'm seeing this trend, and I'm sure a lot of other people are seeing the trend too. When they just kept getting pushed back, then they put on those, they didn't put them on, they were forced to put them on. Put on those stupid masks, and they've only been pushed farther and farther back. It just really irks me. So that's where we're at as far as that goes. I really hope I'm wrong. I really am hoping I'm wrong about what's gonna happen, but I have a feeling I'm right. And like I said, as long as they keep the band, even if the band does get pushed under the stage, as long as they continue to use a live band, I'll still be a fan. But if they ever lose the band and go completely to track like a lot of pop idol groups do, I'm done. I'm absolutely done. So anyway, as far as this song goes, 7.8. Yeah, it's definitely not one of their best songs. I see the value of it. It is a good song. It's a really good song. And I see a lot of the appeal for this song. And like I said, I didn't hear anything bad. I didn't hear anything wrong. But it's not, in my opinion, it's not one of their stronger songs. So 7.8, I feel good with that score, and that's where we're going to stay. So 7.8, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.